Ignore her, please. She knows how to leave a message. See? Wasn't that so hard?
That felt weird.
You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her Dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. I just kind of thought they'd wait a few years.
They would never.
You don't know that, Abby. Look, I've been having a lot of research done recently for my autobiography, and this family has got...
I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. It's like, she meant dark web.
Is Auntie June okay?
She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever since her dad, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school. I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university? That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mixed them in. She gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point.
That's secrets, believe me. I wouldn't put anything past them.
Well, I should really get to the quiz before Mum kills me. That wasn't meant to be a joke.
I know. You can do this. I believe in you, Abby. You know them. You know what makes them tick, right? Use that to your advantage.
What if I screw it up?
Well, I am betting my life on that not happening.
Okay, I'll try.
I'll be here, listening. And I'll help as much as I can. Remember, Abby, find the poison, find the proof, find the killer. You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her Dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. You know, your mom gave me a big pitch at the meeting. Told me that I should be selling my share to the rest of the family. I told her Dad left me the business, and they would get my share only when they pried it from my cold, dead hands. Your mom's on the warpath. I would just leave her alone for now. I think your best chance of success is probably speaking with Lottie, Toby, or if you're feeling brave enough, Auntie June.
But Mama, maybe because it's your birthday, that's why you should go first?
No. Well, how about nobody goes first, and then we can all just fuck off to bed?
Hiya, Auntie June. I haven't seen you for a while. How have you been?
Remarkable. Of all the conversational starters in the English language, that's the one you plump for. It's riveting.
Oh, sorry. I was going to ask about... nothing. That was a disaster.
I've had worse conversations with June. When I was 12, she cut up my shoelaces with a pair of scissors in front of me. And I was just sitting there thinking, I hope she stops at the shoelaces. Maybe try something different next time.
I'm not sure if I want to next time.
You gotta give it a try, kiddo. For now, come on, let's get back to the quiz.
Oh, I can't stand this. If no one's going to volunteer, then I'll just decide. Lottie, you can go.
I haven't prepared anything.
The next words out of your mouth better be yes, Mum, or so help me God.
Yes, Mum. Oh, okay, I know. I've got like a live Q&A next month with Studio Magazine, so you guys can help me prep.
Just ask a fucking question, Lottie.
Okay, everyone pick your teams, please.
Toby, do you want to team up with me?
Did someone just say my name?
Yeah, I was asking if you wanted to...
Sorry, gonna have to speak up. Signal's breaking up.
Do you want to team up with me?
Still can't hear anything.
Do you want...
Oh, Toby, just stop pricking about and team up with your brother.
Fine.
Who's next?
Teams?
Yeah, I just need to go to the loo.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Dad.
What the hell is this quiz?
Chaos.
You play the whole thing in teams?
Sort of. We pick a new team each round.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I can't remember how it started. Probably some doomed attempt to make things fair or avoid another fight. You know what they're like.
I sure do, kid.
Are you okay?
I've been better. You better go pick a teammate.
Oh, I'm not starting with Mummy. I'll be through this bottle before the first question.
Well, you getting through that bottle has nothing to do with Mum.
Girls, behave yourselves. What would your father say if he saw you like this?
Why do you have to bring Daddy into everything? I mean, you're talking to us like we were children.
June started it.
Hello, my gorgeous girl. How are you, love?
I'm okay, thanks, Nan. How are you?
Oh, don't worry about me. Same as usual. How's work, love? Met anyone recently? When am I seeing you next?
Question 1.
We'll finish our chat later, love.
I was recently interviewed by fashion icon Janny O for her YouTube channel. In that interview, I bravely revealed my biggest fear. What is it?
Crikey. Well, she used to hate spiders, didn't she? Or was that you? Actually, and now I think of it, that might have been Bradley. Which one of you was petrified of geese?
Lottie is definitely scared of spiders, but she's kind of had this weird fear for a while about going bald.
What a silly girl.
Although I don't know if she'd admit that in the interview. Or in this quiz.
I wish she was more like you, Abby, love. She's been spoiled by her father too much. That's her problem.
Let's go with spiders.
The correct answer is spiders. Oh, you know, it's actually really hard for me to talk about this.
Oh, dear.
Question 2 is, in that same interview with Janny O, she asked me, what is my greatest achievement to date? This might be kind of easy for some of you, but I guess I'll figure out who actually watched the interview, won't I?
Did you watch it, love?
Yeah, I meant to.
Oh, dear. Well, she was really happy when she grew old enough to drink. Maybe that's it.
Right, this is just a guess, but considering she was being interviewed by Janny O, I'm going to say that she said her biggest achievement was being interviewed by Janny O.
Go with your gut, love. The whole thing's gibberish to me.
So the answer is being interviewed by Janny O. What else could I say? She's an icon. Let me just think about the next question.
I never thought Lottie'd be the one to become famous.
I mean, she's not famous.
I always thought it would be Bradley. Your Auntie June was so desperate to push him into the limelight. Now, of course, he's run a million miles in the opposite direction. Still, he was a brilliant little actor. Or should I say liar?
How is Bradley? I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh, no idea. But he seemed really off at the meeting. Very quiet. I mean, he's in his own head at the best of times, but this was different. At one point, I found him in another room, just staring at his hands, trying to stop them shaking. He was gripping them so tight they were going red. I asked him what was wrong, and he just grumbled something and walked off. I'm ever so worried about him, but then I'm the same about all of you. What else are nans for? I'm just thinking about your Auntie June. Has your mother ever told you about what she did when she was at university? That same night, June offered to cook them all a meal. She cut up tiny bits of raw chicken and mixed them in. She gave them all such bad food poisoning that one girl nearly died. When they told June she could have killed someone, all she said was, yes, that was the point.
Is Auntie June okay?
She doesn't really care about looking after herself or anyone else. Ever since her dad, ever since then, she's had an awful temper, a violent temper. She was forever getting into fights at school.
I mean, my mum spends most of her time thinking about how much she hates him. At once, when it was really bad, she asked me if I knew how to hire a hitman. She thought maybe I'd know something from the black internet. She meant dark web.